right, so this is my fun little time fishing in a small little river that we have. Now, this is a spot. This is a spot that's not too far from me. If you're from around here, you probably recognize it a little bit. It's a bridge. It's a pretty old bridge, too. Actually, it's kind of the new version of it, but this is a really old bridge. And, this is actually right outside of a small, former Quaker town. And there's ghost legends and all that stuff surrounding this bridge that dates back all the way to the 1800s or some shit. Pretty cool little story. But anyways, came here one day, and actually my brother-in-law was in this video. He was out there fishing with me. He's not in the video too much, hardly at all. But yeah, basically, you park on the other side of the bridge, and then you have to walk through some nasty, nasty shit like tall grass and, some muddy areas and, spots where you can see where it's flooded and you have all this debris and everything. And then, of course, in the water, there's tons of trash and debris. Even at one time, there was a refrigerator that was actually right beside the bridge. You find all kinds of stuff out here. And of course, you find the homeless people. They have their little camps out there, and then people go out there and they, do all types of weird shit. I do sometimes, but that's besides the point. I wasn't this day. I was fishing. So basically I had to walk through all that stuff. And then, you can get onto this little middle area. It's kind of like a sandbar. On the other side of this, of course, the water gets very, very shallow. It don't even go past your knees. It's really shallow. But on the left of me of where I'm at and straight ahead of where I'm at, there's some pretty good fishing, but there's also some pretty good snags. A lot of snags. Every time I go here, I lose shit. I lose a lot of stuff. That's why I try not to use, anything that I really like, any type of lure that I like. I don't use here because I know I'm going to lose it. It's 100% guaranteed. You're going to get snagged over and over, and you can't really help it. But the way this river is kind of going is it goes around and then it follows the river this way. So it kind of comes like that. Or actually it goes around in a circle and it just shoots up where there's this little pool off to the side. And that was actually to the left of me. And that's kind of like the still water. And, that's one of the spots that I do like to fish. Now on this day, I didn't have my chesty. I just decided, fuck it, I'm going to set the GoPro tripod and just, film myself fishing this little area and just see what happens. And the bite's usually kind of tough, because you're also working against the current. You're working, trying to work around the snags. And it's usually a pain in the ass. But of course, on this day, it wasn't too bad. And it was kind of hot as well. As you can see, I'm casting towards the bridge area. That's kind of a little wide open spot, and there's some trees to your right, and you have to kind of avoid them, and then you have the current kind of pushing it into it. It's always a pain in the ass, but spots like this I kind of like to use the Ned rig. So, and I'm casting over there to the still water area where it's really, really calm. Now, of course, you have all types of fish in here. A lot of people actually do catfishing out here, because catfishing in this area is really popular and it's fantastic. We have a lot of rivers and creeks and stuff like that you can actually catch a lot of really nice catfish. Flatheads, even some blues, some of them little bullhead, all types. But of course, I was bass fishing this day, or actually I was also trying to get some crappie. There's decent crappie. Smallmouth fishing is actually pretty good around this area as well. The whole day is not actually in this video. This is just a little bit of it. But, it definitely took me a while, but I did actually catch this guy right here. Wasn't a big one, but, I'll take it. Really, in this spot, I've fished here several times, and I really haven't caught a whole lot, but I still go. I like to lose my gear, I like to buy gear just so I can lose it in this water. So it's a lot of fun. And really, the water isn't too bad. Now, of course, it's pretty nasty after it rained, but whenever it calms down, it's actually pretty good. Pretty good smallmouth fishing, and not a bad little spot. You can get past, you have to walk through some nasty stuff. And then, of course, the weirdos that go out there to do weirdo shit, all types of weirdo shit. You may even park and see, people doing some nasty stuff. Who knows? They do all types of weird stuff out here. But small little bridge, a lot of fun. And I'm going to be having some more out here at this small little bridge. And I'm going to be adding some graphics in so you kind of get an idea of how this place is. So, you know what? I think that's it. That's all I'm doing for this one. I'm out of here.